pot of spaghetti out of the refrigerator and using the really huge utensil, taking big scoops out of the pot onto your plate, where your dad said, "I think that's enough, Amber." That's my first memory of you.
Hello. It's ready. 534.6 pounds.
Ooh. So I have this weird thing where I have to mop with my pants off.
If you're ready to bring me the coffee ice cream instantly.
My mom's mental health has been like in a Like, this is supposed to be Vlogmas, but I feel like it's like I have to prove everyone wrong, miss.
I am single. I, AmberlynnReid, am not dating Emily. I am single. That's not a lie.
Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, Amber is making me work this week. Holy. She went live again and had another crash out. This one was also very satisfying to watch, and she said, she says basically nothing like usual, but still we're here to dissect and just elaborate on all of Amber's thoughts and feelings. She has a lot of feelings. So I do want to say that I have the replay chat, but it is a little funky. It's not perfectly synced, so sorry about that. It's actually really hard to capture both of them in sync, for me anyway. So yeah, let's get right into the video.
Did you see their speculation that you and Em are still chatting? Absolutely not. I completely broke all ties. She has texted me a few times and I have not responded. Normally I would have. It has been hard, but it has been a lot easier than any of the other times in the past. So it's like I never ever have came online to just talk badly about her. I've done everything I could to stick up for her and protect her in a multitude of ways, even while she was actively hurting me. And she was doing it not only privately, times a million with a remix, but she was doing it publicly. While in a relationship with me on Instagram, in people's DMs, she literally had a fake account on Reddit that was found out about, and she lied and lied and lied to me for a solid week about it being her, even though I knew it was. Everyone knew it was, and then she finally admitted to it. Just knowing, like, I have only ever said things about her in defense to myself, and it's only been 2% of the 100% of the time that she has done it to me. And it just fucking sucks. It sucks. I always defended her, right? Like, we can go back, we can watch the videos, like that one video where I was like defending her about the Megan thing, which is fine. A lot of people are like, oh, ChatGPT wrote that. No, I sat there all day long and I wrote that, and then I reread it, and then I would add things, take stuff out. Like, I wanted it to be perfect. And like, I made videos just sticking up for her regarding so many different things, when it's like, some of it, like, I literally was just doing it to protect her. And never once did she ever defend me. Even knowing that some of the things that she was saying about me was a lie. It's just all around, like, her going public, especially while we were in a relationship, like, just talking shit about me. And her thinking that's okay. And me never defending myself, ever, publicly, ever. I just let her do it. It was so embarrassing. But I just let her do it. Like, she would say awful things about me. And it's like, all of these things that, like, all of the rumors that people have found out about, and like reaction channels thinking they can like one-up me, thinking I didn't know how they found out. I knew the whole time that Emily was the beginning source. Like, you didn't lie for her, you lied for yourself. No, sis. No, sis. It was just like, I lost my train of thought. She dragged you down so hard. Yeah, and like so many people, like when I was in Wisconsin, like even Zachary Michael is someone who literally repeated over and over, I seemed miserable, something seemed off, I seemed depressed. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea why she thinks it's so important and pertinent to the conversation at large that she was treated badly by Emily. Amber really is convinced that this is some sort of competition between the two of them, like who was treated the worst. It really doesn't matter, and the more she goes on about it and the details she gives just makes Amber look more desperate and pathetic.
Like, you can't look at screenshots of someone who, like, genuinely, I would cower down to her. I genuinely would cower down to her. I would apologize for things that I didn't even do. And it genuinely scared me sometimes, like, Remember how I told you guys that, you know, you get to choose between these things. You get to choose fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And I recently told you guys, like, fawning has been, like, my thing that I've been doing a lot. And it's because of her. Eventually, I just started to agree to everything, even if, like, none of it made sense. Like, when I had my crash out months ago, when it really ended, I admitted in the live stream, the way that she treated me, like, made me crazy. Like, I would yell because I was so, like, I did not recognize myself. My mom did not recognize me. Like, someone said you have a crash out every 2 business days. This isn't a crash out. This is someone who is publicly going through, like, a really tough time. Like, really tough. I'm just human. That's really all it is. I don't have to get off because I don't care about showing this side of me. Like, this is what I'm going through. I don't cry when I'm off alive, so that feels good. It's just once I get on here, I know the people watching me, I know what they're thinking, and you guys are thinking about Emily. And it sucks because Rachel is acting as if she was in the relationship. She's acting as if she was there, and she's speaking with such confidence. I saw tiny clips finally when I was watching Elizabeth's react to it, and I'm telling you, it was maybe 3 minutes, and it made my stomach physically hurt. Like, I genuinely could not continue watching it because it was just awful. How can people act like they were there and that they know what happened if you weren't there?
I think it goes without saying that we'll never 100% know what happened between the two of them. But Amber, there's this funny thing called proof and receipts. And not just that, but also history of character and intuition and context clues. Basically, we've known you for years and years, and we know the kind of person you are. We know how you are in relationships, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist, as she would say, to deduce the things that were going on between the two of you. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that you're a liar, and you have a history of doing so. Therefore, you're inclined to be deceptive. We don't have to have been there to understand that you two had a toxic dynamic.
And it's like, the part that I saw was a part with the photos of Emily's arm. Why did you strike the ankle? I didn't strike the ankle. The ankle can see if I striked him, because when you get a strike, it literally says who it's from. Anyways, Emily deleted. Like, you can see where she deleted. She deleted proof that she literally grabbed her own arm to make those nail marks. And I remember when I was explaining to you guys, like, it was a different day, is because when I was with Emily, I would fall asleep around 6 a.m. and I would wake up around, I don't know, noon to like 3 p.m. It just depended, right? So to me, once I fell asleep and woke up, to me, it was like the next day. And it's like, Rachel not being able to, like, genuinely look at the gray area is terrifying to me, because Emily deleted proof that she lied. Literally deleted proof that she lied. Like, you can see where it says Emily deleted it. And I was just like...
There isn't a doubt in my mind that Emily both did things that were bad and hid things from us that were bad. Like the screenshots. There's not a doubt in my mind that she was deleting things to make herself look better. It's obvious. I feel like it goes without saying, really. So that's not a very good point. Amber was doing the same thing the last live stream, where she was showing us, like, she was searching keywords and showing us conversations her and Emily had, but she wasn't showing the full extent, like whatever they were discussing prior that might have snowballed into an argument. She was doing the same thing, so it's really no different, Amber.
Why do you think she deleted that? Like, why else would she have deleted that? Like, why else? And in that, Elizabeth was questioning, why was Amberlynn covering the time? I wasn't covering the time. I was covering Emily's Facebook username, because Emily made it some weird username so people wouldn't find her. Because what happened was, when that whole thing happened, Emily left, she got in her truck. She ended up sending me a picture of her arm saying, look at what you did. There was nothing there. And she was wearing a maroon shirt. There was nothing there. And that was early in the morning, like early in the morning. Then it was... She went to work, blah, blah, blah. Then it was the next night, which was technically calendar the same day on the calendar. But at that point, I had slept and woke up already. So she's now, after work, I'm telling you, like 12 plus hours later, she's sitting in her car after work with a completely different clothing on. You have to, like, press down pretty hard to create it. See, it's even hard for me to do it, and I'm pressing down as hard as possible. I don't have nails. I bite my nails. Nail marks can take time to appear. No. We're talking actual indented nail marks. It's not going to take 14 hours to appear.
I think that it's really telling that Amber's main argument about the nail marks is the fact that it would, by her logic, be physically impossible, instead of just saying, I don't do that. I don't hurt people. I don't grab them and bruise them. And in that same line of thinking, you know, about bruises, that is how bruises work. I know in the photo, it's kind of hard to tell, like, we've all taken a picture of a bruise or a cut or a scrape and then gone, oh, that doesn't really look that bad on camera. But in person, it might actually look pretty vibrant, right? I've at least had that experience. So I think that the main takeaway was she was trying to take a picture of the bruise, like nail mark as in the bruise, not the indentations. Obviously, the indentations would be long gone. But guess what takes hours and hours to form? Bruises, dumbass.
Like, I can't even make, I barely made nail marks on my own arm. So she was wearing her work clothes 14 hours later and took a new picture of her pressing down on her arm. I was on the phone with my mom when that happened, and that's the only reason why I had those screenshots. And then I go back and I start looking at text messages. This was today, like, because this has just been a lot. While I was with her, I constantly felt so insane to the point of I am questioning my reality, like, into my soul. I am questioning my reality. And I look back now and I'm like, this is now making sense. Because a lot of people have also pointed this out to me. It's almost as if she was trying to paint a story because she knew she was going to go to reaction channels. That was actually something that she would constantly threaten. Belittle me, talk down to me. Like, it was actually verbal, emotional, and mental abuse. And I have never been with someone that cruel in my life. Never. And finally, when I started reacting to those things, she would start recording me. I'm telling you, she would record me if I was naked. She'd record me. She would record my voice. Sometimes it was video. Sometimes it was just like voice messages. She was purposely doing this. And then I think back more. I have seen Megan, her ex, naked, acting the same way I did while with Emily, because Emily filmed her.
And see, that's exactly why so many people just don't care, Amber, because you walked right into this situation with full warning of what you were going to step into. And I bet you anything, when those videos were being shown to her, she was laughing. I bet she was kikiing and laughing along with Emily. But now that it's her, it's not funny anymore.
Zachary fucking Michael could recognize it from a mile away. All of a sudden, like, it's, you're a liar. Who cares that Emily fucking said the most awful things to you, like, to your face? Just, It's always my fault. And, I don't care about that anymore. I don't care about what the trolls think. I don't care about what the haters think. I don't care about what the reaction channel community thinks. I don't. I can't. I won't. I'm crying because someone that I opened up my heart to, like, genuinely thrived off of making me insane. Emily has done some awful fucking things. But if she leaked, or if she posted my legs and me having a BPD episode, I think more than anything that would determine the type of person that she is. That's actually a crime in some states. Yeah.
This hasn't really been brought up in the channels that I watch, but now more than ever, we're all pretty much 100% certain that Emily was the one that released the Crumble Cookie Gate Crumble Cookie video, right? Like, it was very obviously her. I thought it was her from the beginning, but now it's like indisputable to me, or undisputable, that it was her, considering everything that we know now. Anyways, also, as far as the BPD meltdown pantsless leg video, oh my god, I would pay money to see that. I would pay money to see that. I hope Emily leaks it. Obviously, that's problematic, but I hope she does. Maybe just the audio, if she's you know, scared of showing the visual part of it. Maybe just the audio, but please, I would make that my ringtone. Are you kidding me? Amberlynn screaming her head off. I would pay for that. Ugh.
I was pantsless because Emily liked it. She, like I said, she liked seeing me in her bed half naked. She liked me immobile. That's what she liked. It was very fucking hard for me to get into her truck. Oh, Emily unsent a message. It finally linked up and she unsent it. But Emily, apparently you're watching. Why did you unsend your message? What are you afraid of? Is it because I said that you texted me? I could not get into Emily's truck without that fucking footstool. I vlogged it, right? You guys saw me vlog it. It was a mint footstool. I could not get into her truck without it. To punish me. To punish me one time. She left it at home. She left it at home to punish me.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty funny. So wait. She left it at home to punish you. So what does that mean? She would have had to have let Amber get into the car with it first, and then what? Once Amber was secured in the car, Emily ran around, grabbed it, threw it in the garage, and drove off. Like, well, wherever we're going. I mean, where would they have been going? Like a fast food restaurant, maybe like I don't know. Where would they have possibly been going that Emily would turn around and be like, you're not allowed to get out of the car? Maybe if Emily wanted to go run errands. But Amber stays in the car anyway, so... oh my gosh, Amber stays in the car anyway. I bet it was simply that. I bet Amber suddenly, spur of the moment decided, well, I want to come in with you, even though every other time she stayed in the car. And Emily was like, well, I didn't bring the stepping stool. Like, normally you do stay in the car. And Amber was like, oh my god, I can't believe that you purposefully did this to punish me. Yeah, okay, Amber.
That's the type of shit that she did. And if it was me doing those things, people would be like, that's a... If it was anyone else who went through this, people would be like, that's fucked up. But since there's a bunch of fucking trolls, you guys think it's funny. If you treat your partner that way, you are sick. Like, you are actually sick. And I'm telling you, if it's true that Emily has posted that video, there's truly a million different choices I can make here. It's like a fucking fork in the road. There's a million different choices I have. And I'm telling you, all of them are going to literally devastate her. So whichever one I choose.
The only downside of Amber getting caught up in all this legal trouble, obviously nothing with Emily's set in stone. I really heavily doubt that's going to go anywhere. But obviously Aunt Tammy's suing her. The only downside to all of this is the fact that if Amber is taken to court, she's not going to be able to make content. She's going to be withheld from making content. Oh my gosh. It could be months. It could be 6 months without Amber. Which, oh my gosh, what would she do? There's no way she has that amount of money saved up where she could sustain herself if she couldn't work for 6 months. Man, Tammy has really unleashed a can of worms unlike anything we've ever seen.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, as of the time of the live stream and even the time of recording this recording, it's October 14th and it still hasn't been leaked. So there's rumors going around it's going around Kiwi Farms, but I haven't been able to find anything and I haven't seen anyone talk about it as if it really did happen. I think that Brian was mostly just trying to get Amber to react and make her more upset.
She said how badly she wanted to ruin my life. She said it. I'm not the narc, because if I was, I would have constantly been the one saying how me and Emily are actually... Wait, hold on. The ink will make it very fucking clear that I'm not the one striking you, because you can fucking see who strikes you, and I even have proof that I haven't striked your ugly ass recently, so hop off my fucking dick. God, he's so annoying. All of this, like, Emily going to, like, each reaction channel and, like, all of this stuff, like, this is great. Like, and any sort of screenshot that is very defamation-like, any sort of screenshot that people are saying that I killed Rarity, etc., please send that over to me on Instagram. I would love that. Thank you. And if there is any reaction channel that is talking about this as if Emily is the right one and that I'm lying and I abused her, I need you guys to send that over to me as well. I'll also be doing my research. But I would love to help, 100%. If you have a Venmo, I can send you over some money as well for helping. Because shit's about to go down, and this is gonna be a new era. This is gonna be a new era. And it just goes to show what these reaction channels are. Because the ankle, Jordy and everyone else thought that Emily was an N-word, which I never thought that. We'll never think that. But they thought she was the most vile, disgusting piece of trash. And now, they're literally on her clit. I'm, like, literally appalled. Like, where are the morals at? Like, where are the morals? Where are the morals? My jaw's on the floor. Like, genuinely speaking, my jaw is on the floor. And the way that I'm getting treated because of this, the harassment right there. So all of you guys, I'm gonna be screenshotting because you guys are proving my case more and more. These crash outs I have on live stream, also more evidence that my mental health is fucked because of this. So this is actually pretty amazing. So thank you. This is actually in full support of what I need. Emily, you're screwed. You are obsessed with me. You're obsessed with the reaction channels. You're obsessed with the forums. She has some fake fucking names. She's a part of all the forums. Fuck off. Like, genuinely speaking, fuck off. You are creepy as hell. Like, you like your women 1,000 plus. You like them breathing on a fucking breathing tube, and when you can't walk type deal, that's what makes your pussy wet. You need help. And that's not defamation, nothing. That is the truth. That is what I lived in, being your girlfriend. Lizzie, am I right? You have fucked with the wrong one. I let so much shit slide in the past. You're lucky that I do. You're lucky this is all I've said. You're lucky this is all I've said. Is this threatening? No, actually, it's not. Because I know that's what people say. You're a terrible person. Imagine an ex literally, and then now threatening your literal life. Like, my livelihood, my everything. I need to save the next girl. Because everyone always likes to say this cute little, oh, you're the common denominator, Amberlynn. Okay, well, what's the common denominator for Emily? What's the common denominator for Emily? Her. Every relationship she has been in has been... How do you sumo slam someone across the floor when people think that I can't even brush my own hair because I can't even keep my arms up for 3 seconds? How does that even make sense? What?
Well, that's simply because both of you are strange and awful people.
Yes, two things absolutely can be true at once, but people are choosing to, like, root for Emily in this, and, like, the people who are rooting for my downfall in this situation, like, you're only gonna be helping my case. You're only gonna be helping my case. Like, this is beautiful for me. Like, genuinely speaking. And everyone constantly sending me messages saying that I killed my cat because of Emily. Yeah, and, like, the ankle literally sitting there saying that I'm the one who striked him. Let me go to my reporting on my YouTube, just so I can prove that's not true. Because when you strike someone, you can't delete it. So, all of these were removed. I love that. So there was this person who was literally taking my members only live stream. This was back when my shit wasn't public, when it was just viewable to members. They were taking the whole thing, no edits, and posting it to their channel. I struck their asses. That's the last person I struck, and that is from July. Right there. From July. So what else do you want to see? What else do you want to see? That wasn't me. So no, it wasn't Bottle. It was some random stupid little channel that was taking my full video, no editing at all. What else do you want to see, huh? This right here, see this little section right here where it says matches? This is people that I'm able to strike because YouTube finds it for me, but I don't. So let's go to the date. So we have the Melted Candle, Reddit Relationships, the AmberlynnReid, Life, just all kinds of people. Live Reacts, whatever that is. These are people that YouTube is like, yeah, they're stealing their shit. I mean, it just goes on and on, right? But this is my removal requests. This is my strike area. Like, I'm just so tired of, like, these reaction channels just because, like, you're not 100% like perfect and, like, people, like, actually hate you as well. It doesn't mean that I'm the one who is striking your shit. It means other people are.
Okay, the problem with this is the fact that even as the time of this recording, we don't know exactly what the ankle got struck with. We don't know if they got a copyright strike, if he got a privacy complaint, or something else. Because a copyright strike, yeah, it shows you who did it, but there are a lot of other things that you can do to disrupt someone being able to make content. She could have easily done the whole privacy complaint thing that was, you know, like, that was happening a couple weeks ago, if anyone remembers, like, with that random channel that then deleted itself. On all those crystal videos, she could have done that. So showing that she didn't copyright strike only really absolves her of that allegation specifically. Also, I have to be honest, when she was showing the ones that YouTube recommends for her to investigate, I was so sad I didn't see Mere Meat. Maybe one day. I highly doubt she hasn't seen at least some of my videos yet, though, since she's so addicted to just watching reaction channels. There's no way even micro creators like me she's definitely seen. So hi Amber, I love you. Hi bestie.
I don't know what to tell you about it. Sorry, not sorry, question mark, I guess. All right, thought so. Yeah, Emily, I wouldn't share that video for you. Ooh, I would not show that video for you. I would not show that video for you. That would be a really bad idea if I were you. So that's all I gotta say about that. Because it's actually illegal. So, she is in a whatever, where you can whatever. But if you are, it is not legal to threaten to distribute a video of you in a vulnerable, emotional state for the purpose of harassment. Even if the video does not show nudity, her actions could constitute a serious crime and you'd be able to obtain a civil restraining order against her. That would be really cool. No, it's not ChatGPT. So that's on that. That's on that.
It's from this point that Amber starts to get super smug and confident about her legal case. I think that given everything we know, a judge would take one look at this, a look at both of them, and think, oh my god, this is not worth my time. This is the most random, petty, belligerent thing I've ever seen. Like, I absolutely don't think that this is going to go anywhere. But Amber seems to think that she has a hole-in-one case.
Because she's not showing it to, this is my story, this is what I went through. She's showing it to destroy me. And she said she was going to destroy me. And she's actively trying to do so. Because she gets a kick out of it. Like, she's actually genuinely enjoying it. So, I guess, have fun with that, I guess. You threatened her the same thing. No, I didn't. I don't have any single recording of her in a vulnerable state, half naked. I didn't record her because I'm not sane like that. She threatened to ruin my life, and I just did it to retaliate type deal. Like, use your brains. Genuinely use your heads. How many times she threatened me was insane. Like, insane. Anything that you guys say that I did to her, imagine a million times worse over and over. Like, over and over.
This super chat you see on the screen from Busy B, why don't you give Emily grace the way that she understands your BPD? You should be understanding her PTSD. That is exactly the issue. But Amber doesn't see the world that way. Amber is a raging narcissist. That idea, that concept of empathy has not even crossed her mind. That's what it is. She doesn't see the world like that. It's not tit for tat. It's Amber, 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 Amber.
You guys were not there. You guys were not there, and you have no idea what I went through. It was enough for a reaction channel that hates me, Zachary Michael, to be like, she's not happy. She's not happy there. She's miserable. You guys saw me cry every fucking day. See, I don't care about blocking her because, like, her little bullshits that she sends me, like, is genuinely helping the case. So, now that she's hearing me say all this stuff, she's probably never gonna message me again, which pop off because I have chosen to literally cut all ties. I told her we are never speaking again, and she sent a message back. But I told Rachel about the hospital, like, blah, 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 trying to make excuses. I'm not responding. I don't give a fuck when you told her. I don't care. You are unhinged. To sit there and do that to someone that you supposedly love, like, literally doing that, while asking you to see my fucking belly and my lymphedema legs, fuck off. You're crazy. If I'm responsible for what I do when I'm hurting, Emily is responsible for what she does on just her normal little day-to-day basis where she like to literally torture me. So if she can share her side, literally even while we were in a relationship on the constant like talking shit about me, and I just had to accept it for what it is while everyone thought that she was talking shit about me because we weren't in a relationship anymore, even though we were. It's my turn to say just a little something. Just a little something. She didn't leak it because she knows what would happen if she does. Like, I'm talking Sue, and I'm allowed to say that out loud. All the people saying cat killer, thank you, that is more evidence. Thank you very much, I appreciate that.
Something that's kind of funny about these live streams, like the last two, but this one especially, that's, you know, dark humor. People don't even really care about the Emily situation very much. Like, they're not coming in here and calling Amber, you know, the A word in terms of Emily. They're more talking about Rarity. Everyone wants justice for Rarity. They don't even really care about Emily, and Amber just doesn't acknowledge it. She doesn't care. She doesn't even think about that cat, let's be real.
Because that is the fucking farthest from the truth, and it makes me fucking sick. That fucking bitch let out my cat, and I sat there and lied for her dumbass. I remember sitting there in her stupid fucking truck where she sat there smoking cigarettes 24/7. She would go out there and fucking look at all the fat girls. Calm down. And I literally looked at her, and I said, I will tell everyone I did it. Now tell me, if you go back and watch all my videos with Rarity, Rarity was literally my soul cat. My soul fucking cat. I hate Emily. I hate her for ever making people believe that that's not true. And Emily would sit there and use her fucking truck as fucking a control tactic. You guys, you would never believe. One time we're fucking out there looking for Rarity in her stupid fucking truck, and I'm crying, and she goes, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat. That's the shit that I had to deal with. But no, of course, Amberlynn's the bad guy. And so when she said that, I had to literally stop crying. I had to just be like, that's the fucking type of life that I had to live. But no, Emily is just the right one because she's against Amberlynn. And she has a video. And the ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny penis stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done, like, genuinely.
Oh my god. AI may take over the world one day, but nothing, and I mean nothing, will be able to recreate the things that come out of Amberlynn's mouth when she's upset. I live for this. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Like, you have to have a small PP to literally make that type of content. Like, you're trying to, like, I don't know, have fun with it. Can you imagine saying, I want to order a 20-piece nugget, and your partner saying, how about 40? Leslie. Oh, it's a fucking buzz on me. Which, I never got 40, by the way. I'm just saying. Imagine.
Oh, I believe you, Amber. You probably didn't get 40. I bet you got 60 or 80.
I am a fucking victim in this. This time I am, you guys. I'm sorry to fucking break it to you. This time I fucking am. You guys did not like her a year ago when I was showing love. But all of a sudden, okay, you know what? I don't have to repeat myself 1,000 fucking different times. Like, genuinely, I do not have to repeat myself 1,000 different times. But anyone with a clear mind and like a rational mind that understands, like, there are gray areas. Amberlynn is not all bad. It's just not the way it works around here. These reaction channels, they literally are like cult behavior, because everyone that is like horrific in this chat right now, you guys watch reaction channels. That's that community. That community is fucking disgusting, vile, cruel, incel, vindictive, just disgusting, lack of moral, like, type of people. But the people who only watch me, I've never seen them be cruel to me, ever. So whose community is fucking shitty? Theirs or mine? I'm just like, what type of like Twilight Zone am I actually on right now? Like, I feel like I'm literally in the Twilight Zone. But then again, it's the reaction channel community, and YouTube can also pay for that. So have fun. I said always, well, Amberlynn, you chose to stay. It doesn't even fucking make sense. She enjoys when she sees me in pain. One time, just out of nowhere, this was before I was medicated. I had the worst fucking anxiety, and then I ended up having a panic attack while on FaceTime with her. I was started to hyperventilate, which is my biggest thing that happens to me when I have like a full-fledged panic attack. Like, it's low-key happened on my stream before where I'm like hyperventilating. She ends up hanging up on me mid-hyperventilation, telling me, oh, well, what do you want me to do about it? That's not normal. That's not normal. I would never in a million years. Anytime she has ever had anxiety, anytime that she has ever needed me, I was there. I used to sleep with my phone on loud. If I was only sleeping for 30 minutes, I didn't give a fuck. If she called, I answered. I was good to her. And then the crazier she got, the ruder she got, I tried to still be good because I was scared. Yeah, I'm the victim in this relationship. And not once did I ever say that about anyone else who decided to fucking talk about me. But I am the victim when it comes to Emily. And I will say that. She treated me like trash. She did horrible things to me. Said horrible things to me. I was always the one to apologize. For what? I'm sorry that I cried too much. I'm sorry that I felt too much. I'm sorry that I loved you for too much. I'm sorry for believing that you'd change. I'm sorry. It was always me. And you know what? I'm gonna say thank you to Zachary Michael. Yes, I am. I know he hates me. He doesn't want anything to do with me. Whatever. But like, he saw that I was unhappy. He saw it. He would make fun of it. And I almost like took it out on him. But the truth was, I was mad at him for being right. I was wanting to be happy with Emily because when I first fell in love with her, she was perfect. She was literally perfect. Even my mom thought she was perfect in the beginning. It's like, what happened? And then you learn about love bombing and you're like, what the fuck? And then every day I would wake up and I'd be like, where's the person that I fell in love with? And every day I would hope that things would change and get better. And they just didn't. No matter how much I cried, no matter how much I expressed that she was hurting me, no matter what, she did not care. There was one time she sent me a true apology. It was one time. And I'm telling you, my got wet. I was ready to put a ring on it. Because that's what BPD does. Like, you're so black and white thinking. It's like crazy. And that's all it took. Was genuinely that one apology because it felt real. It felt fucking real. And then I started to feel bad. Like I was always there for her through everything. And I would sit there and cry, just begging for her to love me in the same way that I loved her. Her favorite thing was to say that she hated me. Just out of nowhere. Just, I hate you. And then towards the end, I caught myself. I said it to her one time. And I felt so guilty after saying it, but it made me realize like how has she been able to say that to me constantly. I'm just glad that I'm not the type of person that literally is happy from someone else's pain. I could never love, no matter how much I disliked someone, I could never. Like you have to be either a narcissist or a sociopath, because no matter how much you dislike someone, seeing them hurt to this degree, you wouldn't love that unless you're actually like mentally unwell yourself. Like, the narco-lurk had a heart attack. Have some sympathy. Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone. My sympathy. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't think I've ever seen someone hurt and just been like, yeah, I like this. Like it's not normal. And it's like every time, like she smirked one time. Like I've told you guys before, she's kicked me twice. It was once when I was standing and once I explained to you guys, literally, and people were like, how do you kick someone off the couch? Well, she was laying on the couch and my ass is fat, folks. My ass is fat. I sat on the edge. I'm like barely hanging on for dear life. She kicks me off the couch. I slide off. She had an actual family member there when it happened. And I'm on the floor. I can't get up because of my lymphedema. Like, I genuinely can't get up. I'm bawling my eyes out. And I'm asking her for help. And she's smirking. She's smirking.
Something that Rachel pointed out in her video that I really liked is the fact that every single time Amber tells a story about Emily, whether it's the kick or Rarity, it changes. The details change every single time. So now she was kicked twice and then Emily was smirking over her. Oh my God. Even if these accounts have a semblance of truth, Amber, you shoot yourself in the fupa when you say these things differently every single time, because that's what liars do. Lying liars who lie. That's why nobody believes you. That's why you'll always be the girl who cried Cheesecake Factory.
She's smirking. I've told you guys this story already. I can sit here and share my story, and obviously a lot of people aren't believing it, but it's like, why don't you believe it? It's Emily. The person that you hated. I have never lied about someone. I would never lie about something like that, ever. And I'm sorry I don't have proof. I wasn't sitting here just filming myself. Well, she's about to kick me, so let me get my camera out real quick. That's the way life is. If you're a victim, we have to have proof, or no one's gonna believe it. That's just how it goes. We have to have proof. I have a lot of people who believe me and who are supporting me, and that's what matters.
Sorry I let her play for so long near the end there. I just feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. Amber's an idiot. Emily's evil too. The sky is blue. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing over and over again, even though it's very entertaining to me still, and it's fun seeing Amber squawk. I just don't want to repeat myself over and over. The repetition gets old. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate you. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps it grow. It fills my heart with joy every single time I read a comment from one of you guys. I want to continue making content, and you guys help me do that. So yeah, I will see you the next time Amber goes live. Bye, guys.